This is KinMapper. Displayed before your eyes is a code section that I displayed the first time on YouTube on November 22nd or thereabouts of last year, 2014. Nothing has been spoken on it since almost. You ask yourself, well, who does this apply to? Well, read it. You cannot commit fraud, and most of us have an idea what fraud is. It's to accomplish getting money out of somebody or getting something out of somebody through lies, by not telling the truth. Who did that? Who confessed that they had to do it? If they didn't do it, they wouldn't have got what they wanted. And who collected millions of dollars in telling the lies? Well, according to YouTube videos, 8 of them at least, it is said, Jonathan Gruber said it in a lot of different ways that add up to that he knew he was lying. They had to lie. There was a group of them that was lying. Who knew that they were lying? Well, I think everyone knows that what they said were lies except for the people. The people actually believed them. The lies were, if you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. If you like your hospital, you can keep your hospital. If you like your insurance plan, you'll get to keep your insurance plan. None of them turned out to be true, nor did the fact that a family of 4 would save on average $2,500 a year. It went the other direction badly. For some people, really badly. For various people, they lost their treatment in the middle of their cancer treatment. People died, but nobody even has a stomach to find out how many died because their treatment was stopped. We had people showing up on TV, but people get sick and sicker and sicker, and they die from cancer. How many people died? The networks seem to be covering that up. It will be a sad story. So in any event, let's think. Why has not the media even mentioned that we got a fraud case? Gruber and the people he met with, well, that was in the White House. Oh my God, no wonder the media is still protecting Obama. Also, it would appear that if they knew they were lying, anyone who told that lie, particularly those that told it repeatedly, such as the U.S. representatives in the Democratic Party and the senators who came back to their states on many occasions, some may not have, but they were under party discipline to tell those 4 lies, and maybe a couple others that I'm not even thinking of. I'm afraid that they are co-conspirators under this. So we have a large group of people that should have been prosecuted. Now, the initial time for prosecution would appear to be when the law was signed. Then it was over. But we got more criminal actions, more fraud committed on the American people by POTUS's office. They sent out the word that Gruber had done nothing, had no real connection to the thing, and whatever he said didn't make any sense because he wasn't important. Well, that is an extension of the crime, so the statute of limitation is extended. Therefore, it appears as though we can still and will still be able to prosecute under a Republican administration, and it should be done. We will have spent, people will have spent, the United States will have spent hundreds of billions of dollars. People will have spent thousands extra because of this fraud. Gruber will have gotten 4 million, whatever it was. from all different places because he was willing to lie to get what he wanted passed. It was the only way, he said on one of the audio tapes, one of the YouTube tapes. So all I can say is, America, you have been betrayed by the media, but you've also been betrayed by the GOP. The GOP knows this. On the whole, they know this. They do not want to touch it. Are you no longer, are you back to being America apathetica? Are you just apathetic to it? Well, we'll find out. I'm going to try again. November I tried over and over again. I got my account suspended, frozen and suspended, because I don't actually know why. It may have been how I was pointing out about what the involvement of Obama was in the biggest crime in U.S. history. Obamacare is a crime. In the inducement, it was a fraud. It beyond belief. Now, I also had a category, hashtag most evil crime in U.S. history. That's Benghazi. That's a different story. That's being covered up too, as you well know. She has deleted her emails. She has committed a crime. And only yesterday did Sean Hannity become the first one I've ever heard cover the fact that 18 U.S.C. 2071 was already known to be violated by Hillary. I had been, for weeks and weeks and weeks, I had been putting up messages on that. So I will try on this one. If anyone cares to fight, then I ask you to retweet whatever message I have that shows this law. Either the videotape or just simply a screen capture. Retweet it and get your people to retweet it so that it spreads. Or just shoot. Just sit on it. Don't worry about it. It's only a couple trillion that we'll lose because of this fraud. This is Ken Mapper, Fight the Corrupt, hoping somebody will start the ball rolling.